Okay. I was just about to make some food, but we've got another race coming up. I think it was made out of the blue. But yeah, I'm ready. Hold on, I didn't do my timer again. As I usually do. Fine, I'll update it. Alright, welcome back everyone. This one should also be a good race too. We've got Mora and Joe is back. High-end racers. I think they've both been Crystal at one point. I think Mora's won a Condor season. I don't remember which one. Even though they are... What? I thought my ads went through already. Well, that's stupid. Okay, never mind. I thought I pressed run ads. Guess I was wrong. Well, I'm ready whenever. Hopefully they are... I should refresh more. I don't know if they're doing streaming. Are they streaming? They are streaming. Okay. Ah, they got pre-rolls. Nobody's prepared. Alright, you know, whatever. It's too late for me. I usually run 3 minutes beforehand. I guess I forgot to do it. It's okay. I expect, or I'm hoping that both of these racers are going to be consistent and fast, even if most of us have been very much out of practice for the most part. Is that a keyboard layout on Mora's side? It looks like a keyboard layout. Oh, I'm watched, so don't. I saw you and Goof practicing like last week, so I think you're still good at this game. Okay, so did we do some stats while we wait for a build to occur? Yeah, Mora's 1-5. Their one win was 722. Oh, I see. Okay. And then Joe has been updated. 720 best, 822 average. That seems accurate. Double monkey in one room. Twinning. Okay, what is in this red chest? Just an apple. A whole lot of nothing right now. Oh, Joe's really rolling these bats. Just like they did in the last run. Or the last set. And both of them going down at the exact same time. Or basically the exact same time. I assume they hear the dragon, so neither of them are going to... Nope, never mind. Mora's gonna go down the trapdoor. Wow, there's a whole group of things coming up behind Joe. They see a peace shrine. They're gonna tap the peace shrine, enchant their weapon. It's phasing. Not what they were hoping for. Mora opting to full clear instead of using the bomb. Okay, sure, I guess. Weapon is Blood Staff. Alright. Is the game manifesting what I said in the last seed, where I said I wanted to see fast racers playing difficult seeds? I think the game is listening to us. Yeah, grenade that. Berserk? Berserk direction change. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I don't think it's worth a direction change. Not worth that 1 heart. You're not saving a whole lot of time. Okay, chuck a grenade for the fire shrine. 1 extra heart container. Earth spell. Yeah, that's probably the only correct option for Mora. I would say that they have very different builds, but the only difference is their weapon. Wow, heal spell. Okay, and the food shop for Joe. I think, yeah, so Joe's gonna miss out on the heal spell that Mora randomly found. I don't know if Joe knows the grenade strat for food shop, but there is a grenade strat. Okay, shield and Crown of Thorns is very nice. Mora is probably gonna be going into the food shop. Use the bombs here. Apple. Magic Carrot. Still have Gluttony. Goes down to Conga. And because they have Phasing Dagger, they can start phase 2 early. Being stuck on 1 damage for Mora though, this is gonna be pretty rough seed. Ring of Protection in purple. That's okay because we have Transmog. Let's get a Courage. Ring of Pain works too. Battle Shovel. Yeah, this is a makeshift build if I've ever seen one. Uh-oh. That's a big hit. That definitely should have been a Panic Shield for Joe. Obsidian Torch over Bright Luminous Torch. I don't know if that's intentional or not. Okay, we're slipping and sliding. Okay, let's see what this hidden shop is. It's the Shriner. And we don't have bombs, so we can't really do anything with it. I didn't see what Mora checked, but I think they took nothing. Honestly, Obsidian Spear in a 3-1 transmog is pretty good. Okay, let's see if Mora gets caught in the same trap. Okay, they got froze twice, and we're about to take 2 big hits. Well, 1 hit was a slime, the other hit was the dragon. So I'd say those heal buffers were necessary. Eh, nothing for... Oh, mapping would be nice. In 3-2, I don't know. I feel like Zone 3 onwards, the map is just irrelevant. No, I wouldn't say irrelevant. But it's not as useful, for sure. Okay, Super Villain Joe doesn't have goo protection. We'll see if that changes anything for Mora, because they just found Explorer's Boots. Spam Earth for Mora. Honestly, what more could Mora be looking for? A good weapon. There we go. Now Mora's build's done. Like, Mora can just run to the end now. So the build definitely goes to Mora. Joe's build is just... it's just okay. It definitely can't... okay. It can't compete with Mora's build for sure. And with only a 2-floor lead, this is looking kind of rough for Joe, to be honest. Take this lead and run. Berserk. Perfect. Just go. Okay, Mora's using the hit iframes to strategically take as little damage as possible. Okay. Time to spam shield. You're in zone 5 with a potion. I think it's time to use your health as a resource. I would say shield. Okay, we don't need to shield anymore. We're just walking our we're just walking our D-Shell Devil here, no big deal. Mora actually took that devil from the beginning of the level to the end. That's hilarious. Which is fine because they have heal spell and a potion, so they can afford it. And I think they only do 1 heart of damage, so they just would be taking half a heart anyways. Okay, Joe is gonna be shield, berserk for the first hit. Good. Okay, well, Dad's getting in the way of lures, so we gotta fix that. Oh, there was lost lures. Got a potion. Honestly, as long as Dad doesn't die, we're fine. That was possible to get that last hit in, but it's okay. 9:43 in the race room. Yeah, this one was a little bit of a tough seed. The fact that they had a 9:42-ish, like a 10-minute run for this, probably means I would probably, if it were me running this, I'd probably do like an 11. No, maybe not 11. That's a bit of a stretch. Maybe like 10:30, 11, around there. Unless I found Mora's build. But yeah, this is a very difficult seed to begin with. So good on both racers to use what they have. Oop, that's the wrong loop. For using what they have and just running through it. Okay. Reset that. I didn't realize that Chapter 2's song was 9 minutes long. I never stick around long enough to hear the whole thing. Hey, Minotaur. And there is Titanium Dagger. That's fine. It's just okay. Apple, also just okay. Luck Charm, I assume, for Mora. And the same thing for Jill. Man, there's not a lot on this seed either. So far. Okay, Death Metal 1. Joe's gonna be right behind, checking that. Okay. Anything there? It is the Duffman. Okay. Both racers find the Duffman. Up dove for Mora. No, you don't see that very often. Okay. Titanium Flail is it's okay. I think Joe's gonna be doing the same thing. The Luck Shrine, not really doing anyone any favors, just the Holy Water. Okay, we found more bombs. Joe has 6 bombs, so I don't think they need to check that 3 stack Amora needed to. Blood Shovel would be nice, but neither racer can afford it. Onyx Longsword, no thank you. Ow. Joe is just gonna straight up take a wallop. Now they're down to 1 heart. First one to Fortissimo. I think Joe needed to swipe anywhere other than up for that second hit. Obsidian Broads, that's a tough decision. Both are just very okay. Yeah. Oh! No. The correct answer for which... Ooh, Joe's down. Joe is down on... I think it was Coles that got him. Thanks, Flail Snag. So I think the correct direction to swipe for that Fortissimo attack for the second hit, because both racers hit Fortissimo when they were when Fortissimo was still burrowed. The reason it Joe had to back down, to go back down I should say, is because there was nowhere for him to move to allow beat buffering, because if they went left or right they would have gotten snagged by the crowd, which is exactly what happened to Mora when she swiped left. They had to move up and then right, which is enough time for Fortissimo to unburrow. Oh, that is a... okay, that was a dangerous teleport trap for Mora. Another one. Okay. Alright, we're just going everywhere. But yeah, I needed to swipe left, go up, and then right to allow Fortissimo to unburrow. Good use of dash for Mora. And then that way you're not snagging on anything. Holy Water, deal 5 damage, which is exactly how much health Aura 3 has. Whoa! Bow's really snaggy. Probably even more snaggy than a flail is in Zone 4. Oh, Fire Pig. I think the worst place to see Fire Pigs is either... oh! Snag! We got a double reset. I was gonna say, I think the worst place to see fire pigs is either in the exit room or right before the exit room. Cause ain't nobody looking at walls when you have to deal with the exit room. Okay, well now Joe has the lead instead of Mora. They are back on in zone 3, but they're not on 1 heart. Still in danger of taking damage to Coles though. Being on 1 damage in like outside of zone 1 is very scary. Okay, we are off 1 damage piece. Good. Trident. Situationally good. Not taking greed. We're not taking the crown. That's okay. We're not checking that chest either. I don't think we need anything from black chest anymore. Yep, deploy Snowbro. And move on to Paul Rift. Trident snag, or not trident snag, trident hits, I should say. Find the bow. I know Mora's not screen watching, she mentioned that in the race room. Joe might be? But they did miss the fact that there was a titanium bow in that black chest. Which is actually surprising. No, Dash does not break walls, only Berserk does. Which is actually surprising because Joe skipped out on the black chest in zone 3. I guess we're not taking the potion? Unless you're trying to get the ogre to club it. Nope, okay, we're opening the potion. It's fine, we have a like 2.5 zone lead. I think we can afford to, no, you killed Freddy already. I think we can afford to spend a bomb. We have 3 is enough. Oh, Joe is lagging. Oh, there's Ghost Freddy? I may not be screen watching, but also yeah, this is also a rough seed. This is a very tough seed. Oh, that's why you're not moving anymore. I see. Use a dash. Okay, using goo to not snag is fine too. No bro on top, dove on the bottom. It works. That's I would say, ooh, very nice dash. No stair dash though. A stair dash on top of that would have been amazing. Air pulse, yeah, that's expected. Torch of walls. That's more for vision's sake at this point. You don't really need it. It's not really a close race anymore. Ooh, 5-2. Wow, these exits are so far. Don't you just, wow, there's a Zach Decker. I would probably go for it, yeah, because Trident Dead Ringer sucks. Please stop eating double hits. Which, I mean, it's still fine, you have heavy plate. Dead Ringer. Oh, an ad start in 5 minutes. Okay, very standard Dead Ringer fight. On to Necrodancer. Alright guys, remind me to run like a minute of ads before we start the next race. Oh. Yep, they were finished anyways. We're all good. I can't run ads? Why won't they let me run ads? Alright, whatever. Okay, race 2 goes to Joe. That's the right seed? Hold on. Race room time was 11:38. Let's pray and hope for a 3rd seed, or the 3rd seed actually being a fun seed, because so far both of these seeds have been quite awful. And off they go. As long as it's not like an obsidian rapier heavy plate run again, I'll be okay with a good seed now. I've had my share of good racers playing bad seeds now. I'm satisfied. Okay, Blast Broad. That's just okay until we find something else. Holy Water, might as well use it. Oh, I saw Joe was trying to make a leprechaun pile. They definitely still could have if they hit the Minotaur on literally any gold pile. Another piece hit. Okay, more reset. I didn't see what happened. Transmog for 1-3, probably one more. Oh, well. The battle shovel's good, but the torch is... it's fine. At least we're not gonna get jump scared by anything. Rhythm Shrine. With Obsidian Staff right next to it. That's funny. Let's see what Mora does here. Okay, Mystery. It's a Rapier. Peace and Armor. I like that. We gotta see if this is Obsidian or it's Obsidian. Okay, Mora's gonna lure to break that hidden, well, the Transmog. Get the Battle Shovel. Let's see what the Armor Transmog is. What heavy plate? Oh my god. Did I manifest this seed to have heavy plate Obsidian Rapier again? I feel like I have some influence in that. Yeah, we're gonna get the free heart transplant. Didn't even see the bomb on Supervillain Joe's side, the bomb trap. Alright, so that farming that Mora did over heart transplant, over spammed on the heart transplant. And there's Courage for Joe. Heart Container for Mora, probably all they want. Okay, good Blood Drum hits from Joe to get rid of those enemies quickly. Pulse is definitely the right call. I assume Mora's going to be doing the same. Gonna Pulse for the Lucky Charm. Regen for Joe. I didn't see where they picked that up, but that's going to be helpful, especially with a good spell like Pulse. Time to just spam Pulse whenever possible. Last Trident, no thank you. And both races are on Death Metal. With a Throwing Charm. Oh yeah, both races have the Throwing Charm, so that's good. Luminous Torch for Mora. Super Villain Joe's gonna be getting the Strength Torch. Now this is a good run for Mora. Like 324 into 3-3. This is what happens when you give a good racer good items. Super Villain Joe has been pretty consistent. Throw Pulse, yeah. But since Mora has the Throwing Charm, they can do more damage on the return. Or they can do more damage without having to do the Pulse strat. Ow. Okay, 2 hearts for Mora. Hopefully that doesn't become an issue. Shouldn't though. Especially when you have the boss shrine, just find some cheese. Curse potion in an emergency. Staff in zone 4 for Joe is gonna be funny. So much funny. They could use a Throwing Charm to get rid of the Blade Masters. A cheese, we're probably just gonna eat it and go. Use a pixie to blow stuff up, very nice, because we don't need the health from it. Let's do throw. Yep. Mora can't throw Pulse, or can't do throw Blood Drum, but they can go down the middle because the strat, or the opening, allows for it. The exit was not directly underneath the entrance. And good use of the Blood Drum. I think Mora had the same idea. Both racers thought that the exit was just directly underneath the entrance. I would have thought the same thing, to be honest. Okay, Joe's gonna be using this Courage Shovel as much as possible to not have enemies follow him to the exit room. Understandably so, yep. Okay. I mean, I understand why Mora went for the Curse Wraith. We do not want to lose all our health. But we're gonna curse our hearts ourselves, which is kind of funny and ironic. Alright, Joe is all done with Dead Ringer. Joe is gonna save the Throwing Charm, which is good. Oh, these are some Mora Dead Ringer strats if I've ever seen them. Okay, and Joe is starting Necrodancer. Mora is gonna enter Necrodancer. Oh, these lures. Oh, these lures. Hopefully that's not what cost Joe the race. No, you missed the throw! Okay, well, Mora doesn't have the bombs. Oh, you missed the second throw. It's fine. We missed some throwing opportunities from Joe, but it's okay. Alright, that third race, that's what we're talking about. Race time, what in the race room was 8 minutes, but yeah, that was a good seed. Everybody found their own unique preferences. I think if Mora, Mora, if she didn't die, would have taken the race. It's a 7-minute time. That's really good. Yeah, that is gonna do it for this one. I am not gonna be taking any more races for today, unfortunately. Because I have work in an hour, but that was also fun. That was a good way to end the set, because fast. Unfortunate that it was another heavy plate rapier run. I was hoping for something else, because at this point, seeing 4 runs with the same build, it gets stale after a while. It is what it is though, like obviously it's the best weapon given the situation, so it's alright. But yeah, that is gonna do it for me again. So thank you to everybody who came by. Let's look for somebody that's also playing Necrodancer. We have some other people this time. Spanish, French, and Dutch. Joe is still alive, but I don't think they're gonna be still racing. Just wait for these pre-rolls to end. Please say literally anything after these pre-rolls are done. You know, it's okay. Let's just raid them because I don't have any English-speaking racers right now. And you guys over there, they're playing some Mary Zone 1. Alright, that's it for me. If there's races tonight, I'll do them. But if not, probably done because I have work in an hour. So, thanks for being here and I'll see you guys later.
Me ha matado. Vale, decía completar un intento. Focus in face, no tengo ni idea de quién eres. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Quién eres? ¿Qué hacías? A lo mejor es alguien que no, que se me ha olvidado su nombre. You are dead. Una sorpresa.